It's been 20 years since the film we're talking about today came out. And I've got one question for you, Scott. Which is dated worse? The fact that taxis have become Ubers, digital photography, or Jada Pinkett Smith?
Option C, Dave. Yeah, I don't even mean in a physical way because we all age, right? But as like a person, yeah, she has not come out well in the last 20 years.
I definitely like seeing her in peril. After seeing her get stabbed to death in Scream 2, this is definitely the runner-up.
She makes it.
But yes, 20 years since Collateral, one of Michael Mann's best films. And if you know anything about me, you know I absolutely love Michael Mann. And I will say right off the bat, Heat does not even make my top 3 Michael Mann films. I would definitely put Manhunter over it. Maybe I would put Thief over it, perhaps. Where do you stand on the old Michael Mann?
I'm not saying it's the best, but my personal favourite is Last of the Mohicans, right?
Oh, really?
Again, it's one of those I watched quite, like I watched my dad when I was a kid, so it stuck with me. But Daniel Day-Lewis is great. Again, it looks great. Some great action in it. Yeah. And look, it is a swing from his normal stuff, right? So it's like you think of, when I talk about Collateral, that kind of hazy, sweaty LA shot that we see so much in his movies. Now you're in like, you know, the 1700s or whatever. And
this particular film was one of the first big budget films to go digital with the Thompson Viper Stream camera.
And you can tell.
But Scott, do you know who else used the same camera after this?
I do not.
Mr. David Fincher on Zodiac.
Ah.
And Zodiac looks like it was shot on 35mm. Which I think you can say there's a lot to be said about lighting, I think.
Well, yeah, and a lot of this is outside at night, so or inside of a cab. When I talked about that hazy kind of that, you feel that it's almost claustrophobic, right? Look, you feel like you're sitting in the cab with them sometimes. Like, yes. There's a lot of shots that you wouldn't be able to get with a 35mm camera. 100, you know? You also wouldn't get that amazing accidental shot of the coyote walking through LA. Yeah, I didn't think that because I was like, yep, that was a total fluke, and they just wouldn't have been able to get that quickly if they had film cameras. And it's such a perfect scene because obviously it mirrors Vincent himself. Yeah. Mann went to digital after this, but this is the only one I think actually looks good. Definitely should have went film on Public Enemies. You don't do period pieces on digital. But it also, what I like about film is it helped control film lengths. Now they can do digital. Half the reason for like films being 90 minutes was like the cost of film. I mean, I'd say this film on the whole is pretty well paced. Yeah. There's not much you can chop out like. Yeah. Again, I think in the middle a little bit, and maybe even some of the last chase. But like, it's pretty tight. It doesn't. I felt he dragged a bit in the middle, just story-wise to me, not like time-wise, but the whole aspect of the hitman in a taxi being your passenger is one of those just brilliant, like high concept things that this could have been like a straight-to-video cheese fest in someone else's hands, but Michael Mann just turns it into one of his many operatic crime movies. Yeah. And I think this is the genre that he should really stay in. If you're that good at it, why bother doing anything else, right? But yes, this film mostly is remembered for Mr. Tom Cruise deciding to do a villainous turn. Yeah. People always forget about Interview with the Vampire. Yeah. So technically it's his second villain. I think Interview with the Vampire, because he was, even though he's a villain, he was kind of hammy and camping it up in that quite a bit, right? Literally chewing the scenery. With this, it's very measured. It's very Tyler Durden-esque, I would say, a little bit. There's notes of Tyler Durden in there as I was watching it earlier. Whatever you think about his personal beliefs, and they are insane. Yeah. His dedication to a role, and look, Tom, you need to grow actual wings for this role. He'd be like, done. Yeah, man. He'd find a way, right? Yeah. He would bring God down himself to bless him with some wings. It's like, let me make a call. Yeah, well, you only have to look at Tropic Thunder to say he does not phone it in, right? It's like, I don't believe in God, I believe in Xenu. But I'm going to get God right down here right now. That's how influential I'm going to get a guy I don't believe in to appear and bless me with wings. If anyone can do it, mate.
Hey, look, come on. He's got to make a film in space with Doug Liman. He can do anything, man.
Oh, yeah? Is that thing still happening?
I think so. I think that's partly why Mission Impossible is ending, because you can't get more insane than space.
Yeah, I feel like Fast and the Furious already went to space. in like a Ford Escort or whatever.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm glad Riddick's back, but I don't need any more Fast and Furious
Who
films.
does? Apart from like their bank managers, I guess.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah. Please make more. Resident Evil's finished. I need this.
Don't you feel that it's sort of if Ethan Hunt finally went properly rogue and just had enough of the IMF and was like, I'm going to go into business for myself? Yeah,
there is that like clinical thing, right? And there's that symmetry between, because he likes a clean cab, Max, and he likes a clean kill. That symmetry between them, how they treat their jobs.
Yes,
I might be overthinking that, but that's what I saw.
But this film went on a massive journey to the screen. It was originally intended to be a HBO TV film,
really?
And Frank Darabont was involved. One of the drafts of this is actually written by Frank Darabont, uncredited. So after some amazing dialogue in it, I'm tempted to say it probably Frank Darabont, and there is some pearl of dialogue in this film. The whole I Ching speech is classic.
Yeah, it's my job, Max.
There was a lot of people that were up for the parts before Cruise and Jamie Foxx. That apparently the studio really wanted Robert De Niro to play Max, so they could ape the taxi driver.
Trying to clean my cab over here.
Oh God, that didn't happen. He could play Vincent.
100%, yeah. I thought that's what you were going to say.
Yeah.
I mean, Vincent with his eyes
that would have been a better twist if he was the taxi passenger
than
the taxi driver again.
Yeah.
But you know who else was asked to play Max before?
Like Jack Black or something ridiculous.
Adam Sandler.
Well, not far off then.
But he turned it down to do another drama called Spanglish.
I actually think Sandler could pull it off.
Uncut Gems, man.
Oh, yeah. And what's the Rain Over Me?
Yeah, and Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah, Punch Drunk Love.
He could have done it.
Yeah.
That would have been an interesting take. But I think Jamie Foxx was a good choice.
Oh, yeah. He nails it. Yeah.
And he was, I didn't realise this, but he was Oscar nominated for this film.
Oh, yeah.
He was nominated twice in the same year.
Ray.
And he won for Ray, yeah.
Yeah, fair play.
And we'll get on to the ramifications of Jamie Foxx's Oscar win a bit later on, because I've got some Michael Mann related stories from the film they made together after this one.
Miami Vice.
Oh dear. Do you like action films better when the protagonist, and make no mistake, Jamie Foxx is the main character of this movie, don't you think it's better when the action movie protagonist is just a normal person?
I love an everyman hero. Yeah.
Surprisingly, you don't get that often.
I was about to say, like, what's the most famous one? Like, probably John McClane, but even he's a cop already. Like, So.
Yeah.
It's so relatable on a human level, because it's very easy to watch it and go, what the fuck would I do if that was me?
Yeah.
If I'm an everyman working a job like that, and suddenly this guy who's insane do this, and you know you're going to die probably at some point. So how am I going to escape? I also forgot a very young Javier Bardem.
Yes, of course. Yeah. That's a great scene, that is.
The Santa Claus thing is boss. Max's face. Like,
that's like Christopher Walken came in for a moment now, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to have this non sequitur about Santa Claus.
Put the donkeys on the shelf. Then they take the children. You come in here, you make the fat man very unhappy.
That's not far off from the actual performance, I think, Scott.
I like the intro, actually. So in terms of visual storytelling, so you see Vincent in his suit, all looking kind of out of place, right? Grey suit, grey hair.
Yeah.
Bumps into Jason Statham. I was like, Jason Statham, what are you doing here? And then he obviously hasn't learned to act yet, because he's like, oh, it's all right, mate. Yeah. And then the switch of the bag, and you're kind of like, okay, this guy's up to something. And then we see, again, such great character detail without any words. So Jamie Foxx is in his cab. You see him clean the cab, and then you see him put the picture of the island, tropical island thing.
Yes. And
you boom, that's all you need to know about him. He's a clean freak. That's his dream, and he drives a cab.
Yeah, that is a callback to Thief.
What is it?
James Caan in Thief has like this image that he's made, like a collage of things that he wants.
Yeah.
Like a better life, so to speak.
and the pacing's great, and we get into the story and everything, and it's a simple setup, right?
Yeah.
But I thought the middle of the film does drag because you get suddenly like the police and FBI are involved, and then there's a big shootout in a club full of civilians, and then the police and FBI just disappear from the movie.
Yes.
So I did think that was odd. I think you could have trimmed that section down or cut out some of the cops because you got Mark Ruffalo's cop, and then you got the FBI guys who are kind of pointless. So to me, it bogged in the middle a bit, and then the third act is great again.
Apparently, Scott, Louis Leterrier, the director of the Transporter films, insists that Statham's character in this film is the Transporter.
You can't just say that.
That's what he says. Michael Mann has not chimed in, but we don't have confirmation.
I mean, I'd rather be his character from Crank, to be honest.
Chev Chelios. That would be a great movie. Chev Chelios, isn't it?
Yeah. I did have a bit of Crank.
It's a shame we never got Crank 3D. although he would look like Freddy Krueger for the entire film. I was going to say, as far as scenes go, the club scene is fucking amazing, man. It is, like, just on for editing alone, because you've got to follow Vincent, you've got to follow Max, you've got to follow is he like the FBI guy?
Yeah. I was literally thinking as I was watching it, I thought, the continuity-wise, this must be a nightmare because as you're filming and editing it, you've like clubs so big and it all looks so similar, but there's different areas, and like the darkness helps because you can't make out any of the people in the club as individuals, right? Just like a blur of people. But yeah, I was thinking, man, this must have been a nightmare to shoot.
Yeah, the FBI guy played by Bruce McGill, who of course was in an episode of Miami Vice. Apparently, that was originally supposed to be another Miami Vice actor that you might recognise called Dennis Farina.
Okay.
But he had to drop out due to scheduling conflicts. Okay. So this could have been the Farina man. That would have been the extra cherry on top, I think. Yeah. But yeah, we've said Bruce McGill, and I just think, is there any other Vice cast members in this? But technically speaking, Scott, because 2 years later, Jamie Foxx would go on to play a not-so-lovable version of Tubbs.
Yeah.
Yes, apparently it was his idea to Michael Mann after the success of this film. Hey, Michael, you know that show you made like a bazillion years ago?
Mind you, that was only, 20 years ago then?
Yeah, 1984, yeah. You know that show you made that changed TV? What if we made a film version of it and I played Tubbs? And Michael Mann was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. But there's a problem, Scott. In the interim, when Jamie Foxx won his Oscar, he suddenly developed a massive ego. So even though Tubbs is the secondary character to Crockett, played by Colin Farrell, Jamie Foxx insisted that not only does he get top billing, he gets more money than Colin Farrell, and was such a diva that when they were filming in Miami and there was gang activity nearby, he said, "No, I'm getting out of here." So Michael Mann had to rewrite and restage the entire last act of the movie for his diva star.
Wow. I would have said at that point as well, just offhand, that Farrell was a bigger star at that point in time.
I'd say so, yeah. I mean, he didn't have an Oscar, but he had more. He had more work.
He seemed to be doing a lot of stuff at that time, right? I mean, he was Bullseye.
Yeah.
Then again,
I don't know what's worse, pissing on Don Johnson's chips or playing Bullseye. It's a tough call, man. It's a tough call. The TV Bullseye was definitely better.
Oh, yeah, way better. Yeah.
Do you think after this film that Max gets his dream of the limo company, he finally takes charge of his life?
Probably goes to jail.
Maybe.
He assaulted the cop.
There's a body in the boot.
Yeah, there's a body in the trunk. He's now friends with the DA.
The lawyer, yes.
Depends if she's playing herself or the character, because she will betray him if she's playing herself.
Yeah, maybe they get married and maybe she turns into a complete psycho. Do you think that if the night in Collateral went the way that Vincent wanted it, do you think he would have killed Max at the end?
Yeah.
You do?
But also the way the film goes, he's like when he robs the bag and then he tackles him on the bridge and he doesn't kill him then, and he says, let's see what else you can do. So it's almost like he's testing him, pushing him, right?
Yeah.
He's weirdly encouraging him.
If he had let him live, Would he been able to track him and get the authorities involved? Maybe his name isn't even Vincent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought, why would you give your real name as a hitman?
Yeah, I don't think it's his real name. No. But that's a fascinating question, I think. I mean, realistically, you would kill him. But he's also, the way he goes about it and the way he talks to him.
Yeah.
Max isn't a job.
No. Also, he does say, look, obviously Max was never meant to know what he was doing.
Plus, when the body falls on the taxi, he didn't need to complain about being a hitman.
No. He could have said he was an undercover cop or whatever. There's a whole...
there's no obligation to be truthful with the guy. But
it's like, you called me, I'm a hired gun.
Yeah. Definitely, I think you can... There's the claim that Collateral is the last great Michael Mann film. Black Hat. You not seen Black Hat?
No.
Chris Hemsworth as a hacker.
As a hat.
A hacker. A hacker, man. Can you imagine Chris Hemsworth? Not since Angelina Jolie has there been a more unbelievable hacker in a film.
Oh, mate, which key do I press again? I'm nearly in. Escape. Yeah,
not good. Ferrari was okay. It was okay.
Again, one of Ferrari just had I don't care about Formula 1 at all. I don't like Adam Driver. And I was just like, oh, that looks just like a slog.
Collateral might not be my number one, man. Honestly, I don't know what it is, man. Manhunter's definitely up there for me. The best Hannibal Lecter film. You can keep that Anthony Hopkins shit, man. Brian Cox, way more believable, man.
Brian Cox is amazing in everything.
He is. And I agree with Brian Cox about where the franchise went after that, because Thomas Harris definitely fell in love with Hannibal and got away from him a little bit. Yeah. Although Hannibal the film is definitely better than Hannibal the book. Who the fuck wants to see Clarice go off on a romance with Hannibal? Is that what happens? That's what happens at the end. You didn't know that? No. Ridley Scott definitely saved that. But
jeez.
Yeah, that's what happens. Hand to God. Anyway, Collateral, amazing. If you haven't seen it, and somehow haven't seen it, I think most people, if you gave them a list of Michael Mann films, they've seen Collateral.
I think it's one of those, like, I think how well put together it is, right, makes me sad for how the opposite of so many films today. He's like he's 20 years old. Yeah, the digital thing kind of pulls you out a little bit, but
it looks good though.
It still does look good. The sweeping shots and the drone. Well, I guess it would have been helicopter shots back then, right? The car driving through the city and just I like the whole thing about like you are a speck, you are nothing, and you feel that isolation. I think. I like that visual style they pulled off of it. Really, go watch it. Watch it. Enjoy Tom Cruise being villainous.
He should do more. One more.
Yeah.
Before he goes.
Yeah. I think he's not going anywhere, mate. He's not.
I mean, if he keeps making films like this at his age, eventually he's going to at least break a hip for life.
I don't know. He's probably like made of some other material now. That his bones are calcium anymore.
Yeah, man. He's going to actually bring adamantium into the real world.
Eventually.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No, go watch it.
Okay. See you next time.
Be like Vincent and hit like and subscribe. We need a body count.